Nope, this is my character now. No, I'm incorporating this into my little improvisation. This is how I'm playing this game.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Mind Gap Video Game
Oh,
live
you meant
stream.
now.
Oh, God.
Welcome to the show, baby. Woo! We're taking a break from Baldur's Gate 3 to try something out very special tonight. I've got some,
They said it couldn't be done. They said nobody escapes Baldur's Gate.
That's right. They said we couldn't just break
Baldur's
away.
Gate.
Yes, Baldur's Gate. It's the anal version.
Huh?
The sigh at the end of that really. Yeah. Nice.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Hey, everybody. I'm Doug, your host. In case you haven't already, check out episode 413. Podcast is out right now. We had Bob Ballmeyer on. It was a really wonderful episode. It had some great heartfelt moments where he talked about the last year where he's been working with his daughter who has a very rare kidney disease and what that's been like. And we also had a really good time just talking about, silly stuff and Monopoly again and AI and all sorts of good stuff. So check that out. It's available right now. Go do that. Tonight, we are doing something very special. We're loading up Tabletop Simulator, and joining me is a very special cast of characters because we're going to play a brand new game. This has been made by one person, only one person, based on the Wikipedia, and
Based on a fever dream.
Based on a fever dream. But before we talk about it, I want to introduce the cast of characters tonight. We've got Mr. Alpaca Lunch.
That's me, the original creator of this game.
Look at that. There we go. The original creator. We got Noah. Captain Gunch himself.
The stealer of ideas.
And we've got Mr. Seth / Slotty.
Yep, I stole the idea for this game.
And then we got the funky Catbat, Chatbat, Slackback themselves as Mrs. Zinni.
I drew the art for this game.
This is fun. This is a good
You know what? I think this is a really great warm up. So we're doing this game. I've never played this game before, so I'm very excited to learn what this is all about. And from here, let's start with the basics, which is what the fuck is this game called?
Hi. So current working title is Twinkie Heist: The Movie, the Game.
Funny.
For those who aren't in the know, I'm not really going to go too deep into it, but Twinkie Heist was a short film I made a decade ago, literally 10 years ago. And it has kind of been a running gag within the Water Cooler Gang ever since. And that's the idea behind this game, is to somehow create that feeling, that vibe, that the insane chaos that a high school short film might be.
Nice. I love it. All right, so I understand this is kind of improv heavy. Is that correct?
It is sort of an improv-based game.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an improv-based economy. There's stonks and everything. So Twinkie Heist: The Movie, the Game is a improv-based card game, kind of. The game is meant to generate the wacky ideas that a high school filmmaker might be, and turn that idea into a fully fledged short of your very own. You all will become characters and improvise 3 acts, a beginning, middle, and end, and work together to create a cohesive story.
Exciting.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fucking exciting.
Nice.
Here's how the game will be set up. So I'm just gonna go over this brief summary / setup, and then we'll go like individual rules. We should be good to run 2 rounds of the game. Everyone will get a character, a protagonist, and a narrator are required for play. And once everybody has a role, we'll pick a genre, a beginning, and a setting, and everyone will take a moment to come up with their unique character fitting their role. Once everyone is ready, we're going to do a couple scenes. Each scene / act is going to be 10 minutes, and there's going to be 3 of them. Before beginning Act 2, you'll discuss this scene briefly, draw a new location card, we'll do the second act, and then so on with the third act, except in the third act, we'll choose a conflict. A wrinkle is going to be thrown into the whole thing. And by the end, you will have written and acted in your very own short film. We have a couple mechanics, however. Though most of the game is going to be role play / improv based, like Dungeons and Dragons or a tabletop RPG, there are some gameplay mechanics like chaos tokens and wildcards. Chaos tokens are infinite possibilities in the palm of your hand. Every player gets 2 at the beginning of the game, and they only get those 2 for the entire game. Chaos tokens allow a player to make anything, true or not true, about the game. An example is during our alpha test. At the very beginning, the first time we ever played a version of this game, someone used their chaos token or their chaos points to, in the story, the villain of the story was making a device that changed the color of the world, like changed multicolored. It was like, the whole world's gonna be blue or the whole world's gonna be green. Somebody used their chaos token to make my character, the protagonist, colorblind.
Nice.
So chaos tokens can be made to insert your own thoughts and ideas into the story, forcing their way in. As opposed to trying to work them in through your improv. You say, nope, this is true. I'm calling my shot. Wild cards are just that. They shake up the story and throw unexpected twists into the game. There are 2 game variants that can be played. However, today we're going to be playing the standard version. First is everybody draws 5 wild cards, and wild cards only replenish at the beginning of a new act, unless a wild card specifies otherwise. The other mode is wild mode, where players only draw 1 wild card, but you draw a new one every time you play one.
All right.
And at the beginning of a new scene, if you do not like your remaining wild cards, you may discard all of them and replenish back up to 5. No, I do not care. If you like one and you want to keep it, you have to get rid of all of them. Because I know people like to play that way. I'm the rule maker. Secondly, we have the character cards and character traits, and the narrator and the protagonist. The narrator and protagonist roles are required for play. The protagonist will be the main character, and we'll discuss briefly with the narrator about who their character is. The narrator drives the plot in their desired direction, calling stage directions, introducing new characters, and playing side characters, sort of like a GM. Every role in the game has 2 traits. You get to pick which one of those traits your character will have. This just gives them something unique to help you embody that character or give you a different power in different scenarios. You can be looking over those characters now if you'd like. The other trait is just on the back side of them. Then we have scene shifts, flashback, flash forward, and elsewhere. On the main game board, there are flashback, forward, and elsewhere cards. This mechanic is intended to add depth to your scenes and context to your characters. At any point, any player may call for a flashback, forward, or elsewhere. At that point, the appropriate card gets flipped to the red side and is out of play. The 10-minute scene timer gets paused, and the 2-minute scene shift timer begins. Once that timer ends, once the person who called the scene shift or the narrator calls the scene over, we will return to the present and resume the 10-minute timer. Time shift cards do replenish each act. And our final little bit of rules here is improvising with your friends. This is a game about improvising and coming up with wacky stories. The goal is to do just that. So everyone, keep that golden rule in mind to yes and also never step on another player's toes, while also remembering that the goal of the game is to create a cohesive story. So don't compromise the plot for a bit, unless that bit is very funny. Additionally, it may not make sense for your character to be in the scene, but that does not mean you are not playing. Spectators can still play wild cards, chaos tokens, and chaos tokens, both of which may be used to introduce a character into the scene or remove someone. Spectators may also call scene shifts. Any questions?
I think we just got to get into it.
I think we just got to get into it. I think I'm going to take the role of narrator here for this first round.
I see. He's going for the current meta.
Dungeon Master.
I feel like that's just the easiest way to run it the first round. So
insane person trait, insane. I love it.
It's true.
It's true. I don't know what you want.
Villain trait, accent. That probably shouldn't be me.
The cards are sideways. I don't know how to fix that when you alt over them. I apologize. So yeah, who wants to be the protagonist? Who wants to be our main character?
I want to be a friend.
You know what? I'll be the goddamn protagonist.
Me.
Alright.
I'm main character. I'm a cat.
Meow.
Oh,
Meow.
And Seth, do you have a character idea that you think you would like to have?
random.
Yeah, hit me up with random, man. Let the world
One,
figure this out
two,
for me.
3. This one.
You're an insane
You're the
person.
same person.
You can choose the side.
Fantastic.
That checks out. We'll put those back for now. Okay. So we're gonna set up the game now. So next we're going to draw a genre card. And if at any point before the game begins, you can swap out your character for another if you don't feel like it fits what we got going. But genre. Sci-fi.
Nice.
A little lasers and spaceships adventure to be had. And then we're going to draw a beginning card. This is going to set our stage. A major threat. The world/city is in imminent danger by some sort of plot.
Ooh.
That works
Oh
out
boy.
for
And where
sci-fi.
do we start? We start in a lair. Maybe the insane person's lair. I'm liking where this is going. Okay. So, protagonist.
Yes.
Though we don't want to like set up any details going forward and like prepare for what's going to happen later. We do want to get an idea of who our characters are and where we're going to be when this begins. So, what are you thinking? What are you thinking as a protagonist?
All right. So I'm ignorant, and we're in a sci-fi setting. The world city is in imminent danger by some sort of plot, and we're in a lair. So
Could be your lair. Lair doesn't necessarily have negative connotations.
okay.
Yeah, it could be a sex dungeon.
It could be your.
No, yes, and what Slotty said.
It could be a puzzle basement, you know?
It could be a puzzle basement.
Oh no.
I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting the idea that my protagonist is like a schoolboy, and he's in the lair is a school. We're learning shit. We're learning things.
Okay, so, all right. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm marinating on some ideas. So as the narrator, I cannot speak to the characters. That is my trait. But like I said in the rules, the narrator can play NPCs and give stage directions and that kind of thing. Introduce new characters into the scene and things like that. I'm thinking this first scene will start with the protagonist as well as the friend. I think we'll have you guys already established as friends here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, I'm a friend. He's not.
How dare you?
Canonically speaking, all I'm saying,
I'm just crazy.
I'm the friend here. Let's
You're
not
a friend
forget
to
that.
whom we don't know.
Right?
Could
all right. So now everybody's going to take 2 chaos tokens and 5 wild cards.
One.
Oh God. These didn't print right.
They did not print right. All right, let me go to a version of the game that I know works.
2. Ooh.
All right.
These didn't print right either.
All right. Then we're going to go to this one. Let's see, check that one. There's so many. All right, these didn't work either. All right, so we're going to go to the last version of the game I had that has less wild cards in it.
These ones printed right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get our character things.
I'm a protagonist.
Okay, who are we looking for? Here, there's a search thing.
Oh, true.
We need
Oh,
the
yes.
villain?
The insane
No.
person.
The insane person. That might not be in here.
It should be.
His friend. Oh, here's insane person.
All right, that's you. And then the narrator.
Got it.
Woo.
I love all my wild cards.
Good. I'm glad. I'm bummed. I was hoping that the ones that I added would have worked, but what are you gonna do? All right, and your character card can be played in front of you just so that we all know who everyone is.
Protagonist.
I'm a friend.
I'm protagonist.
I always have a Slurpee.
I'm ignorant. Ignorant of what?
We-
We'll find out.
Can we keep the same thingy?
Yes, we'll definitely keep the same story that we had.
Bah.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
These no, they are not. Secret layer.
Lair. Oh, secret lair and lair? We have both?
Oh, there is both. You're right.
Okay.
No, so this is specifically a not secret lair.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
okay.
just a layer.
Canonically speaking, which makes sense as to why it's a school.
Yeah. That's yeah, we could come up with the details of why this school is considered a lair. It could be post-apocalypse, could be fucking whatever.
Or it could just be a school because fuck that.
Evil school. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's pretty
It's
straightforward.
pretty straightforward.
Right? Yeah. We're the Democrats.
School.
Oh, did you guys all got my my Google Calendar for the book burning, right? We're all doing that.
Yeah,
Cool,
Yeah.
Cool.
I got it. I got a whole shitload of books.
God, I love my Google Calendar. All right. Are we ready to begin?
Let's fucking do it, baby.
Okay. So we're gonna set the 5-minute or the 10-minute timer, and we're going to enter on a school where a normal, futuristic class is happening. Future math, if you will, where we zoom in on our protagonist and friend, who are just doing some paperwork.
In the school?
Yeah, homework. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, that makes more sense. Sorry, my brain. Okay.
You know, people keep telling me that future algebra isn't going to, well, I'm never going to use it, but I think this is really useful. I think this is really useful. Don't you, Skylar?
Oh yeah, well, I'd rather that they teach me how to do my taxes instead of teaching me how to do the fucking Pythagorean future theorem.
Yeah, but I mean, taxes, it's more fun to kind of guess, like, how much you owe. You know, that's what my dad says. He's like, it's really fun.
Like tax evasion.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I don't know if it's evasion, so to speak, but he likes the idea of, like, trying to guess the right numbers so that he doesn't go to jail, you know? Because the government knows, but we don't. And then we just have to try and guess.
That's your catchphrase now.
What?
The government knows, but we don't.
I love it. I love it.
Anyways, sorry. Carry on.
That's amazing. I got to make a note of that. The government knows, but we don't. I love it. So good. Oh, yeah. Man. It's kind of weird. I thought, I thought other people would be showing up to study hall. You should be here by now.
I'm assuming we're looking around. There's just nobody in here.
You look around and there is nobody there.
Is this like a holiday that I don't know. Did we forget about something?
Is it Sunday?
It is Future Sunday. You're right.
Uh-oh.
I begin 3D printing a giant cowboy hat.
It will not be ready until the next act. Keep that in mind.
Good.
Very good.
Okay, well, if it's Sunday, I don't think we should probably, like, get out of here, right? I don't want to be in school on Sunday. We have to come back tomorrow. That's...
And you
Yeah.
were walking and talking this entire time. So we'll draw a new location card.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get out of here, shall we?
Where are the location
right.
cards?
There
they are.
Yeah.
So you've been heading to an abandoned building.
That makes sense.
Yeah, baby.
You walk up to the abandoned building. You do a little beep beep boop 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 ba boop, and the futuristic smoke doors slide open.
Man.
Futuristic vape doors.
Nah, our favorite hiding spot, the West Virginia Alpine,
Yeah.
an old factory that was shut down back in the year 30-06 due to health code violations.
I just like the way it smells in here, you know? It smells
Like
like and it
mold.
feels like, a lot of like abandoned places, like like abandoned school or like an abandoned hospital makes me feel really creeped out, but there's something about abandoned capitalism that just makes me feel like at peace, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because we left that behind back in the
At
year.
this point, the sky goes dark.
Oh.
Is that because there's a blizzard?
Yes. Suddenly, a blizzard. The snow begins piling up. And what'd you just do?
He's pulled another wild card out.
Just draw a new wild card?
Oh, you're not supposed to do that?
Nope. The wild cards
We didn't.
replenish at the end of each act,
Ah.
or at the beginning of each new act.
We changed that rule. I
Yes,
see.
we did change that rule.
Okay.
Yes, and it begins to get very, very cold, and you are now locked in the building that you're in.
Oh man, the future forecast didn't say anything about a blizzard today.
Well, as we all know, weathermen will never get it right.
You know,
Did
You know
somebody
what?
say weatherman?
Oh no. Oh
And
shit.
enter a man from the shadows, covered in just some fluid.
Seriously, did somebody say weathermen? I'm afraid of them.
I think I throw my
They're
Slurpee
not
on the
here, are
ground
they?
and pull out a gun.
Jesus Christ.
Now, who the fuck are you?
Skylar!
This man is
I
holding
can-
a mysterious mug. This mug says #1 improviser on it, and inside is any liquid.
Jesus
What
Christ.
you got in there, bud? What you got in there? Tell me right now, or I'll shoot.
I don't know how to tell you.
What does that mean?
Fair enough.
I tackle
Please, I don't
tackle
know
the
how
man.
to tell you.
Out of great fear, I tackle the man. Because
man
I'm afraid
falls
he's
to
going
the
to shoot at
ground.
Skylar.
You topple on top
Jonathan,
of
what
him.
the fuck? Get out of the way! I need to clear shot.
Skylar! He's got a gun!
I've got the gun.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
no,
I'm so
no.
confused.
Blooper reel. Blooper
He's
reel.
one of the weathermen,
He has
isn't
the
he?
gun. He has the gun.
So
Wait, what's this thing?
it was a gun.
It was a gun. What is it now?
It's a gun.
It's
Ah,
Hear
it's
me
a
out.
gun.
It's not a
I
gun.
get it now.
The insane man somehow managed to hear what the narrator was saying, though he could not communicate back.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a gun. That's my secret power. I
Secret?
say to myself. I said that to myself too. Wait, am I my own narrator? Wait, what's a narrator?
And
Hey,
suddenly
buddy.
there were snakes in his boots.
Ah, yes, the snakes I put in my boots earlier. Thank goodness they've woken up.
Is that like a pet thing?
It might be.
I'm terrified of snakes! Skylar!
And I'm terrified of weathermen.
Ah! This is terrible!
Okay. Let's all calm down. Let's have a little. Everybody, I think we need to go ahead and pass around the peace Slurpee. And I think we all
gun?
need to take a little toke of the
This-
peace Slurpee.
Is
Listen.
that what you call this thing in my hand, the gun? Is this the peace slurpee? Should we pass it around?
Yeah, we should pass it around. I'll have it next.
Okay, here you go.
I slap it out
sick.
of Skylar's hands because never mind, that's not the one I want to do. Because
Because he was Irish, though.
because he's pregnant and he now it's not good for the baby. You know?
Who's
you drink.
pregnant?
You are.
Oh. Okay.
Teen pregnancy really is something.
You're 7 months pregnant. You can't drink that. You know what it'll do to the baby, Skylar?
In the future, Slurpees have heroin in them.
Listen, I need this. Do you know what happens if I quit my Slurpees cold turkey?
What? Quit? You've been drinking this whole time?
No.
Wait. Did you say quit slurpees?
See, this guy gets it.
That's what I did. About
See?
back in '03.
I would like a flashback. I'd like a flashback to when this insane person quit Slurpees.
Oh man, I'll tell you,
And he had an
life's
accent.
going pretty good right now.
There it is.
In the flashback, he has an accent.
Oh shit, brother, let me tell you, my life's going pretty good right now here in '03. I think it's about time I gave up that terrible Slurpee habit I've been having. That'll be the final piece that'll bring my life together, make it all fit, make it all work. All right, Slurpee, you're my last one. I'll see you on the other side, brother.
And we return. Return to the present.
And you see, Jonathan, this is why we don't quit the Slurpee.
No.
Little Timmy loves it.
Wait, you could see
See?
that? I thought that was just me.
You were just talking out loud that whole time.
Oh.
What kind of friend would I be to you if I let you hurt yourself and your unborn child?
But I like it.
You think you're going to like it now, But just like my dad said, you know, if you are too busy focused on the present, you're not going to see the future.
Okay. We're in the future, though. Hear me
Yeah.
out. Yeah, this is the future. We're here in the future, and we're also stuck inside this building. That do we have enough food and water
mean
to
my
last out this blizzard?
My house? Yes.
He
I've
was
got
saying
plenty of
what they
squirrel
were all
droppings.
thinking. As the tensions rose inside the building, the storm also grew in scale and sheer power, and the only food left was the Slurpee.
Listen,
So
we're just gonna have to wait this out. I think
Here, I just made this refrigerator out of paper mache. We can keep it in there until we figure this out.
perfect. That's an excellent use of our Slurpee. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in there, along with the 20 other Slurpees that I had in my back pocket this whole time.
Skylar!
These are our rations, Jonathan.
Skylar, we can't do this.
You see, in the future, pockets are very deep.
Skylar,
Listen. I don't know how long this could be here. This blizzard could like take over the entire city. We could really turn into like a snowed in situation here, like a frozen situation really here.
And we zoom out and cut to the title of the movie, Frozen.
Disney's Frozen.
All right. We got through Act 1, guys. Congratulations.
Nice.
How's
Okay.
everybody feeling?
good. It was wild.
Horrifyingly scared.
Not as insane as they could be.
It feels like a
yes.
classic improv
going to
scene,
I'm
an
gonna be
improv class.
discarding my wild cards and drawing some more.
Yeah.
5, right?
Yes. So again, you can discard all of them and back up to 5, or you can
Oh,
just draw
God.
back up to 5.
What have you done?
Nothing. I'm putting it back.
So at this point, we can choose to stay in this abandoned building, or we can choose a new location that we have to try to figure out how to get to in the Act 2.
Sorry, I'm reading my
I mean-
wild cards right now.
I feel like staying in the abandoned building is not a bad idea. I think it makes sense plot wise.
Yeah, I think
everybody
it's
else
fine
does.
if we stay here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh, all right, these are some good wild cards. God damn, props to us for making this cool ass game. Ooh, what's the vibe with our chaos? All right, everybody's got a couple chaos tokens left. Anything could happen. All right, of course, our scene shifts also replenish. Our timers replenish. Oops. Wrong thing. Skeet up a doop.
Skibba-ba-dooba-da, ba-ba-bow!
Oh, okay. Sorry. Had to do that.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid. All right. All right, so are we ready to continue?
Yes.
I think so.
All right. We zoom back in on the 3 trapped inside the building, and things are getting kind of cold.
I can really see my breath. Whew.
You know
Maybe-
what would probably warm us up? Some
Don't.
slushies. I think we
No.
should break into the rations.
It's cold. Cold beverages are only going to make us colder. It's going to drop our body temperature. I think we should maybe huddle up for warmth.
Well, hear me out.
Y'all can do what you want, but me and Dr. Fuzzbottoms, my space bear, are gonna be cuddling up over here in the corner,
He was
away
cuddling
from your evil.
He was
slushie.
cuddling a snake.
Well, I'm gonna cuddle with my dog Spaghetti over in this corner.
Nice.
I used my wild card to
Nice.
turn one animal into a snake.
I love
The
it.
dog was actually made of spaghetti.
He had
Yes.
food the whole time.
Yeah. No, this is my friend Spaghetti. He's made of spaghetti. Okay. Anyways, these are not rations. I want to be very clear. These are mine. This is my friend. I need this. You took my slushies away.
Just like Mr. Fuzzbottoms, he's not rations either, and don't you keep looking at him that way.
At
No.
this point, a phone rings.
The weatherman.
Jonathan, are you gonna get that?
I'll answer it. Hello?
Hello. Who is this?
Who is this?
This is the CIA.
What?
Sci-fi CIA. We have laser guns and things.
Okay, are you going to get us out? We're stuck. There's a blizzard. We're in an abandoned building.
That's what I'm calling for. Is we're trying to reach out to every available line. This blizzard, it's bad, and most communications are down. But for some reason, we got through to you.
Wow, that sounds good. So we're low on food and we're very cold. We could use some supplies.
Do you have your coordinates?
My coordinates. Skylar, what are our coordinates?
My GPS here says that we are at location 45 degrees north, 27.5 degrees east.
Did you
I
catch
run over
that?
to his GPS and slap it out of his hands. None of those things here. Not your witch magic.
I don't know what's going on in the background there, but I did. Okay, yes, I got your
Witchcraft and
coordinates in.
weather.
I got the
Meteorology.
coordinates in. We're getting. We're.
Not the meteorologist.
We got a wild card here. Yes, we have all the top meteorologists on this case. It might take some time,
heard?
but
They're
we
coming
will
for
get to
us.
you.
All right, but I mean, is there any way to get us hello? Hello?
And the line has been severed.
Oh gosh.
Can we roll to see how long it takes for the CIA to get the supplies to us?
Yeah.
Sick.
So let me get a fucking D20.
I mean, I've got one in my hand. If you trust me.
No,
yeah.
roll it here on for the stream.
Oh,
Do it for the
okay.
stream.
Oh, wait.
17.
Ooh, 17. All right. We should be able to get to you by the beginning of what's a good way to put this? A proverbial Act 3, perhaps. Maybe 6 minutes.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Man, I wonder what happened to that cowboy hat I started making earlier.
You're wearing it.
Hey! Yo!
It's good that you have one of those. That'll keep your ears warm as we continue on to this problem. So I think
It won't. It's made of plastic.
in a plastic. Oh no, the warmest
Yeah,
material
I
known to
realized you
humankind.
I realize you said this is the future, but even the future, we still can't print using fabrics.
Damn. That
Thanks
sucks.
to the meteorologists.
He was wrong about that.
You know, Jonathan, I'm starting to think that this guy might starting to make some sense. Is all I'm saying. Maybe we should listen to him.
The government knows, but we don't.
Jonathan suddenly has a lot to say.
It's just, so long ago when my mom left, and it was just me and my dad, and we had to rely on the government for so much stuff, and I don't know, man, all this just being alone and left out, coming to school on a Sunday and being in this abandoned place with my best friend, it just makes me wonder, what are we doing this
not
for?
your best friend?
Not you, Skylar. Okay. It's just, being in this warehouse with, someone who I really admire and enjoy being around. It's
You admire and enjoy being around me?
I mean, you seem okay, but, I don't know, man. I'm kind of scared. I'm just really scared.
I think we all need to take a moment. I think we all need to make sure that we are feeling good and well fed. And I think that we need to
Don't.
Eat some spaghetti.
we can't have spaghetti because this is my friend. And also we can't eat your Space Bear friend. So I think the only thing left that we can eat
I'll make
in this
you a deal.
entire building
I'll make you a
Is
deal.
Jonathan.
I'm going to flip a coin.
Hit me with it.
All right, who's got a coin that I can flip?
No, Arno, can we have a coin?
All right, here we go.
Are you eating these or am I?
Heads. I get some powers.
You suddenly the protagonist, Johnny,
Jonathan.
Jonathan, eats these mystery pills and has a swelling of feeling and power inside of him, and he is given
It lasts more than 4 hours. See you
cold powers.
Oh my
Jonathan,
god.
Chances, of course.
You're turning blue. What's happening? I think there's a very cool, intense scene of Jonathan
Yes.
freezing over and popping out of the ice.
Swirling around him is a crystal of ice that then glows from the inside out and shatters into a million pieces, carving all those around him, cutting up their skin a little bit.
Ow!
Jonathan, think of the baby.
I feel
Not
so
again.
powerful!
That's the 3rd time this week. I have got to stop keeping mystery pills laying around my house.
Okay. So Jonathan, are you okay?
I feel alive. I feel like I could do anything. And I shoot frost out of my hands.
The frost shoots out of his hands towards the wall, and it freezes the stone.
I'm not cold anymore. Oh, I feel
I'd say
great.
The cold never bothered him anyway.
No.
Royalty free. The cold
Okay,
never
which one of you has
bothered
the
me
soundboard?
anyway. Royalty free.
Royalty free.
Royalty free music.
Audio
I
jungle.
think our next move is we have to use these cold powers to sneak out of this abandoned building.
Yes.
Steal the Declaration of Independence.
Royalty free.
Royalty free.
I think since I have this power and it doesn't bother me, I should go out and scout and see what I can find. Maybe I can scavenge some food.
Royalty free.
Yeah, go see if you can find us some food. Can we do an elsewhere? Of
Yeah.
scavenging for
Let's
food?
do it elsewhere.
All right.
Elsewhere, they've managed to get out of the building.
Well, I think one of us has. I don't know if the rest of us are there.
Yes, with his ice powers.
Before
he's
I
managed to
leave,
get out.
Skylar, you drink too much water.
Yeah, listen, the baby's sitting on my bladder. I have to go. If you could get some food when I come back, that would be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So, Jonathan is braving the cold on his own. He managed to escape by use of his ice powers.
Yeah.
And now the storm blows him.
Sexually?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow. Oh, it feels so good out here. Oh, man, I didn't want to ever leave. I feel like I'm home. It feels so good. I'm never going back.
At this point, we return back to to inside the abandoned building. And Jonathan is.
I
not
appreciate you using the P corner, Jonathan. Or I appreciate you using the P corner that I established.
Oh, well, no problem. I think it's just a logical order if we're going to be stuck in here for a while, really.
I'm glad you agree. Everybody
Yeah.
says that everybody else who's ever come to my secret abandoned building lair has always peed in the middle of the floor, hence the puddle.
Oh, I thought that was melted snow. Uh-oh. Okay.
That's why I suggested that you not play in it.
That makes a lot more sense. I'm going to go change my clothes at some point here, whenever I can,
Brought a
when I
ch-
find more.
You brought a change of clothes?
Well, hopefully the CIA will airdrop us in some here in 10 seconds. But in the meantime, I think we need to make sure that we go find Jonathan and figure out why he hasn't come back.
Oh, I'm not leaving. The weathermen are out there.
Yes, indeed. The weathermen are out there. Oh boy! All right. So, we replenish up to 5. I'm just gonna take 2 more. Hold on to the rest of my other ones. Okay. I think I know where this is going.
I'm glad you do.
He was lying. And next, we get to choose a conflict before entering into Act 3. What problems will arise going forward? Beep-ba-ba-doo-da. All right, what's our conflict? Time loop. Uh-oh.
Fuck.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, this will work. This will work. I have ideas.
Yeah. All right. Is everybody ready to begin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The sound of helicopter blades whir closer to the abandoned building. Hope arrives.
Just as the sun comes out and it gets really warm.
Wait.
the ice melts off of the building.
Insane guy. Are those the weathermen?
Excuse me, Ferdinand the Bull. Thank you very much.
I'm so sorry, Mr.
I have a
Ferdinand,
name.
Miss the Bull. Is
Mr. the
Bell your
Bull to
middle
you.
name?
Yes.
Okay, so sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Bull. Is that the weathermen?
You tell me. Do weathermen travel in flying birds?
This is when the insane man starts to sing about a song about the weathermen.
Do the weathermen fly in metal birds? I don't know. Do you, sir? Do the weathermen fly in metal birds? I don't know. This is a children's song. You've heard that, right?
I think there was a tripod in that shot. We're gonna have to redo that song.
Do the weathermen fly in metal birds? Do the weathermen fly in metal birds? Do the weathermen fly in metal birds? This is a children's song.
Much better, thank you. Okay.
You've heard that song, right? I don't know. Do they? They never answer it in the song.
Interesting. Well, there's only one way to find out. Hey, you in the helicopter. Are you here to get us out of here?
Yeah, but seems like everything is fine. The ice has melted off the door. The snow's all gone.
Yeah, but we need to find our friend Jonathan, and we can only do that with the help of the helicopter. Do you have one of those?
Yes, we do.
Cool, we're coming in, and I think we clip into the rappel rope, and they pull us up.
Yes, sir.
I try to do a cool flip getting into the helicopter.
No.
And what bone do you break?
I use my wild card token to make it work.
Oh, and it's super cool. That was super cool, friend.
Well, thank you. Wait a minute. You aren't the weathermen, are you?
Some people have called us that.
Do the geese fly south at midnight?
No, they're not. They sleep during the day. So.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. I'm in good company. All right. I pull up my mask, revealing that I was a weatherman all along.
Good.
And when he pulls
company.
off his mask, he's wearing a fedora.
Oh God, Jonathan, the weathermen have me. I've been trapped. I've been tricked. Jonathan, please come save me.
The time baby is ours now.
No. I'm going into labor, and I think I have the baby. And when the baby is born, we flashback, but it's actually a time loop backwards.
Oh.
And I think we're back in the building. I think it's the beginning of Act 2 again. Jonathan.
What?
This is really important. We can't trust him. He's a weatherman.
I mean,
Weatherman? Where's the weatherman?
There's none here, surely. Not a single one. We have to do something quickly.
all right. Well, Jonathan pulls out a knife and starts walking towards the The weatherman.
You're
It's
right,
got-
and I pick up the gun from Act 1. Jonathan, we have to take him out right now.
And
Otherwise...
Oh no!
God.
They approach me. I shapeshift into my final form, the mighty space bear.
Damn it!
No.
Where are my chaos tokens when I need them? I want to turn him into a snake.
You fools! You
No.
got
He's
too close
actually
to the
just
shroom.
like he's actually just a massive weatherman.
No!
You'll see today. There's a cold front coming down
And as
onto your.
I approach,
Go ahead.
I stop and I turn around and I look Skylar in the eyes and I for a second I smile maniacally. And I too am a weatherman.
No!
So jump cut to a diner.
I think this is an elsewhere, actually. Can we reset this?
No, I think we're continuing. This is within the continuity.
Well, Jonathan, we did it. We acquired the time baby for the Weatherman Council.
You know, I really couldn't have done it without you. I have to say,
And you have
you're
a ham and cheese. You're splitting a ham and cheese.
man.
You're
I
gonna have
to
your
say-
fries.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, have some. I'm trying to
thank
work on my. Yeah, trying to be a little more healthy.
I should have ordered my own, I know, but I saw you getting them, so I figured.
Actually,
I probably have a few of yours.
when you play the ham and cheese, it's also it's a mimic in the shape of a ham and cheese.
So what does that mean for you?
So we go to I grab a piece of the ham and cheese and I go to bite it and then it bites my mouth. I'm like
Oh, not again. This is why we need time baby.
Oh God! This place. I'm calling the cop. I'm gonna call the health inspector on this place. They've got mimics. This place is infested, and your rating is gonna go down. You dirty bastards!
Oh, Jonathan, such a drama queen.
Well, I mean,
Never
come on.
gonna-
How many times has this happened to us? This is ridiculous. Why do we keep coming back to this diner?
So basically, the
It's-
weathermen were controlling the weather in order to create a scenario in which they could get this time baby.
By the
It
way,
all makes sense.
what did you do with Skylar's body?
It's being taken care of by top men. Top.
Oh,
Men.
all the tops that we have next to the bottoms that we keep.
Nobody knew what he meant by top men.
Listen, if you know, you know.
They're a bunch of
Okay?
tops. They're topping Skylar right now.
All right. Apparently, it's classified. Okay, so don't worry about it. It's just know it's being handled. Okay.
I'm gonna play Sweet Nothing to Doug.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna send Doug a secret message on. I'll just do it on the stream so you can look at it.
Okay.
Um,
By the way, hi
Continue.
B. Thanks for being here. Wait, what's the mess? Where's the message?
I'm sending it. I'm sending
Oh,
it.
okay, cool. I realize I don't really know your name.
You don't know.
I mean, I've only known you
Have
as your
you-
characters. I mean, what were you? You were Ferdinand?
Ferdinand the Bull. And they didn't give it to you in the emission dossier?
Huh. Interesting. Now that I think about it, I really don't know who you are at all.
It's me, Alistair Crumbottom.
Hmm.
Head weatherman of the Weatherman Council,
That was a
Right.
fake name.
leader of the Archdiocese of Weatherman.
Can I roll insight?
No, I think what the narrator has said to you in private
Gotcha.
is true.
That's
And so
fair.
I think you get it.
So, well, I gotta say, aside from this stupid ass mimic sandwich, can we just get out of here? I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this place.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come on, come with me.
I'm just gonna grab the last couple fries here.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, come on out. I'll drive you back to the office.
And you also can have this card. I'm playing this in your honor.
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So I lead him out, and I take him out to my future vehicle, and I open the
Where
door.
Skylar is waiting in the driver's seat.
Beautifully done.
And,
Well. Did it work?
I knew this would happen, and I pull
Jonathan, you fool.
and I say,
You
"Well,
fool, Jonathan."
really? Who's a fool?" And I pull out a detonator with a button, with a red button on top.
You wouldn't dare. Not
Would
with
I?
dear Skylar in the mix.
Would I? And I press the button, and the car explodes.
Using the power of Toon Force, my entire body goes black, and I go, ouch, and I shake my head really fast, and all the soot flies away.
Except you actually died, and now you're in hell.
No!
And then we flash forward to what Jonathan is doing 2 years in the future.
I'm laying in my bed. I don't have any legs because the blast took them from me. And I'm watching future TV, just flipping through the channels. I'm very depressed. And I'm thinking back to those moments, those times where I was betraying Skylar, how I had that ham sandwich with whatever his name was. And I look down at my legs, and I look back at the TV, and I just say, it was worth it. Because, like my dad used to say, the government knows, but we don't.
And fade to black, frozen, credits. Short film made.
Oh, man. That,
God damn.
that got real
That one.
wild. I loved it. I loved every second of that. That was
A
insane.
real Act 3 twist, if you will.
Yeah, right? There was a lot of double and triple crosses there.
It was.
That's true.
I've never felt more betrayed.
Fitting for a Disney movie.
Right?
Yeah, true. It
Very
really is a
true.
bit of a Disney movie. If you think
The only thing I was
about it.
missing was, like, seeing parents die, you know?
True.
Well, we could have. Well, I don't know.
Technically, Skylar
hinted
was
at,
the
I guess.
parent,
It's true.
and Skylar died.
It's true. What happened to the time baby? The world may never know.
I think he died, right in the explosion.
No,
I
Time
have
Baby
it?
was
No,
the
didn't you
Time
guys
Baby
steal the
wasn't
time baby?
there. No, Time Baby was the savior of the future.
Time Baby was Jonathan all along?
Oh, my God. It's...
The time loop.
Crazy.
I wasn't your friend.
I
I was your mom.
was your mom. The
I
whole
killed
time.
my mom!
Honestly, Skylar is an icon.
True.
So are we in on another round?
Yes,
Or do we
absolutely.
hate this game?
No, this is wild.
I
and
gotta
crazy.
breathe a little, but yeah.
Who would like to be the narrator this time?
I'll be the narrator.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to be the protag though.
Slotty, do you want to be the protag?
Protagonist?
Oh, I feel like I'm better as the chaotic side
As
character.
the insane character?
I'll tell you what, Noah, it sounds like it's between you and me, right?
Yeah.
Do you want a random one? And if it's one,
Sure.
then one of us takes that, one of us takes the protag?
Sure. All right. Side character.
Huh.
My calling.
Wait, Slotty, is that for you?
Both take one. No, okay, we can't be a cop.
Why not?
Because
Why not, Noah?
I honestly, I only put the card in there for that bit. They pull the cop card and then say, "No, we can't be cops." I'll take protagonist.
Okay, Slotty, would you like side character?
Yeah, I'll take side character.
I'll take the plot armor too for this one.
I'm gonna take the princess.
Ooh, hey yo.
And I think I want to be pompous.
He's a pompous boy. He's a pompous boy.
All right, so we're doing a monster movie.
Ooh.
It's like a horror movie, but nondescript. So, all right. So let's chat. How do we begin this movie? It's a Christmas monster movie. Oh man! All right. So like a Krampus or like
Oh,
a
boy.
Oh my
Grinch
God.
in the public domain. Christmas is coming. Maybe something is going on with Santa, or the weather, or the roast was overcooked, and you have to get a new one. Yeah, I'm thinking it has something to do with a monster, is what my guess would be. And we're starting on a train. Oh my
this
god!
my
guys,
God.
this is so
a
good.
great
Polar
start.
Express,
This is the
except
god
with.
scene. This is the god.
Oh my
scene.
God!
All right.
Okay. All right. So here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Exterior, night. We slowly move in, almost like a helicopter shot, as we see a train chugging along on the tracks. And as we sort of like slowly come in, we come alongside of the train and we see the bright yellow light coming from one of the train cars. And we kind of come in past the pane of glass and we see our protagonist. And I don't know, I guess all three of you are sitting in a train car together.
So yes, the protagonist is going to lean over to Suit's side character, who I want to say is sitting across from him. They're playing checkers or something. That's, I don't know. Cornwallis, we've been on this train for so long. Are you excited to get home for your family for Christmas?
Excited? I'm practically dripping in anticipation.
Yeah, I've noticed you are quite moist. Do you need to go to the powder room to freshen up?
The powder room? What would I do in there?
Firstly, again, you're sopping wet. You must dry yourself off. I'm showing some signs of being fucking wet. Who was that?
I don't
fine.
know. This is insane.
I'll fix him, and I grab him and I wring him out like a towel, and then put him back.
Amazing.
There, you a little drier now, huh?
Why, thank you, you very handsome lady.
That's what she said.
I'm aware.
That was quite the maneuver.
Oh, I can do a lot of maneuvers. I'll have you know.
I am blushing is too much.
Fair enough.
Now, I've been dreaming of returning to
White Christmas?
European country to enjoy Christmas with my pupper who I've left at home.
It's in this moment you all of a sudden feel a sharp lurching and a sudden stop. You all sort of like lean forward towards the front of the train as it's going, as it comes to an abrupt stop. You hear the squealing of the brakes, the lights flicker, and you just fall on top of each other. Luggage falls off the racks onto your compartment, and you're startled.
What? I'm startled. What could have this been here? What's going on?
Excuse me, can you get off of me first? I want to stand up.
So sorry.
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh, that is my cock.
Oh, I thought so. Here, get that thing out of here.
I'm sorry, I am aroused. Oh, sorry, I must compose myself. I am...
Maybe he should ring you out like he did me.
Maybe another time.
I think the princess, after hearing this conversation, is going to reach into her bag, take mystery pills, flip a tails, and knock herself out so I don't have to listen to this anymore.
Hold on, we'll see if that's what happens. Must play to the rules of the game. Heads or tails.
You hear over the intercom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. It appears there's something we've hit on the tracks, and it's caused us a moment of delay. Please stay in your cars. Please be careful. We will be moving momentarily.
I'm going to go up and talk to this conductor, as I am the world's greatest detective. I must get to the bottom as to why the train has stopped. I begin walking towards the door.
Okay.
To the front of the train car.
You open up the train car door and you look and you see there's some people that have popped their heads out of compartments. They look relatively concerned about what's going on, but you move past them with great confidence. You cut yourself through the dining car, the bar car. Everyone seems a little flustered. Some people are still enjoying themselves.
Sings a little song about his confidence as he walks through the train.
There you go.
All right, hold on. I've got this. I must change my input device to voice mod.
Here we go.
But let me go to my soundboard. I am a French-ish man. very. It didn't even fucking work. Whatever.
Nope, that's okay. We're just gonna roll with it.
And
Hey, there we go.
I enjoy my time on trains and solving mysteries. And if I ever get back home on this Christmas Eve, I will get to see my puppy, Sherry.
Amazing. So as you're singing, you walk past everyone. It seems to put everyone at ease until you finally get to the front of the car, the front of the train, and you, as you get there, you knock on the door, but there's no answer.
Hello?
You go and
I'm going to kick the door open. I'm going to roll for it.
All right, roll for it. Got a DC 15 here. Oh, 13.
He calls it DC before I rolled the dice. That means that I did not get it.
Upon kicking the door, it sets off the inside sprinkler system.
Ooh.
Shit.
Starts
This
raining.
happens every time.
It starts getting soaking wet, and as you kick it, it doesn't open, and then you realize it's unlocked.
Yes. The door handle mechanism turns the doorknob and creak.
It opens up, and you look inside to find what can only be described as a bloody massacre. You see guts and entrails strewn across the compartment. The conductor's head is lying on the floor, separate from its body, and it looks like an absolute nightmare.
Oh, Baguette! The conductor is dead!
Hey, Detective Baguette, what's going on? Oh my goodness!
A murder has happened on this here train. A Christmas Eve murder.
I've heard of losing your head, but this is ridiculous.
Well, his head is still there. Not lost.
Technically, it's not lost. I mean, we found it, but it's lost to him.
Okay. My trusty number 2. If you know what I mean. What do
Yes,
we
the
need
pencil.
What must we do to figure out this murder? As my trusty sidekick.
Well, here, let's take a look at what kind of marks do we see on these bodies? What do we think could have done this?
Yes,
This is grisly. This is gruesome.
Inspecting, I pull out my overly sized magnifying glass, and then I also put a monocle on, and I look.
And then you look and you see giant slash marks. They look like claws that have probably 6 inches on them. You see giant gashes. You see claw marks on the metal interior of the cabin that you're in.
If I were a gambling man, I would say that Wolverine is on this train, and he was unhappy with the conductor.
You mean Marvel character Wolverine? The one who
Yes,
we're not
the-
supposed to mention for copyright reasons?
Well, yes. If so help me God, if Hugh Jackman is on this train.
The one we're gonna call Mr. Knife Hands from now on?
Yes, you're so right. I apologize, Mr. Knife Hands.
It's okay. Detective Baguette, I don't know what you'd do without me.
Yes. What the fuck did I call you at the beginning of the game?
Cornwallis, I think.
Cornwallis, of course. So, my dear Dr. Cornwallis, we must go and search for clues. We must find out what happened to our dear conductor, and we must find a second conductor to continue our trip back to Paris.
What do we do with the princess?
Let's go ask.
Forgot my
I don't really know what to say.
So, where, the train?
Where was she?
Where was she? Back in our car? We were in the dining car? Where the?
All right, can I play?
car-
Can I play elsewhere?
Yes.
All right, elsewhere. We go back to the train car with the princess, and princess comes to and finds that the cabin is empty, and you're there by yourself.
God, they've finally left. Maybe I can get some peace and quiet. But are the lights off? Oh yes, I forgot we've crashed the train. I guess I better go outside and see what's going on.
When you peek your head outside, you hear a bestial scream roaring through the train.
simply must be going, and I'm going to start running down the hallway. Desperately trying to see if I can find a door with some people behind it.
As you run down the different I'm going to add 2 minutes to the timer here. As you run down the cars, you see other people have locked their doors and are huddled in fear. You try to pull on them, but they don't open. You just keep running, and then you hear another roar coming from inside the train. Is it coming from in front of you? Is it coming from behind you? You don't know.
I don't know
Each
what to
roar
do.
is punctuated by a gigantic, like a deafening, reverberating fart.
You know what? You know me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna fucking smother me to death with its giant ass. I don't know what to do. Help! There's two men. Where have you gone? Oh, let's not forget who's the most important person in here. It's not you. It's me. You should come find me.
You hear a boom, 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 boom. The ground shakes with each boom.
And chloroform. That is supposed to say knock, not no, and I knock out the princess.
So chloroform hits you, and the world seems to kind of get blurry. It starts to, darkness comes in from the edges of your vision, and you slowly pass out.
You did the right thing, Detective Baguette. She was getting hysterical.
Wow.
We transition to the next scene.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
I think we could call the scene there.
Yeah.
Oh.
None of my wild cards are really good for that. So
That's okay. Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw it back up to 5 because I like the ones that I have.
Jared, how are you, man? Good to see you, pal. We're testing out Noah's and Eric's new game here. It's all improv.
What the fuck are these?
Zinni did the art.
Zinni did the art.
You can discard the 5 and drop it
Yeah.
more, right? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And we're thinking we're staying on the train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
the train.
right.
The train's pretty good.
I'm so excited when we draw a conflict card.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
See,
I feel like we got to pull a little bit more Christmas into the
Yeah, I
mix.
agree.
That
I
might
just
come
saw
with
that,
the
I'm like-
monster.
Yeah.
I think the monster might be the key to making this Christmas.
I agree.
All right. All right. Is everybody ready to keep on keeping on?
I'm ready.
Let's
I'm ready.
go.
Okay, so the scene is you're back in the train. No, you're actually in the diner car, and the princess is laying on one of the booths that they have there. Detective Frenchman Baguette is standing, looking around, hands on his hips, and Cornelius is reaching over the counter. Cornwallis is looking to grab whatever snacks he can get from the other side of the counter.
From my friend, the dear Detective Baguette, I grabbed this mysterious mug.
Ah, yes. And what is inside? But do you want to? Do you say what's inside, or do we say it at the same time?
You say it at the same time.
1, 2, 3, piss.
Baja Blast Mountain Dew.
Same thing.
Hey, there it is. Thank you, Doug.
Ah, my favorite beverage as a Frenchman.
Piss.
I'm going
of
to hold on
course.
to this. No, well, the Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
My apologies. I get the two
I so
confused.
seldom get it. As we have sugar laws in Europe, we're not allowed to have the Baja Blast.
It's at that
So
moment
what are we gonna do?
you hear from the other end of the train car, you see the door opens up, and you hear tick, 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 tick on the ground, and then the door closes, but you don't see anything. but you just hear.
Now what in the hell could that be? Maybe
That
the
sounded like.
creature that has killed the conductor. We must go investigate, Cornwallis.
I mean, it's Christmas time. Maybe it was 8 tiny reindeer.
Why would they be tiny?
I don't know. That's just how the poem goes.
What poem?
Yeah,
Recite it
like,
now.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, with hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. Should I go on, or because
Yes,
I
of
can?
course. Continue.
Oh, my phone is ringing.
It's at that moment you see a small creature jumps up on the countertop, wielding a blood-soaked knife. It's wearing a green little hat. And it's got a little bell on the end of it. It's got razor sharp teeth, and it's grimacing, and it's got candy striped shirt and tight leotards. And it goes, ha!
Okay, hold up. You said candy striped shirt, and I think you meant
sorry,
candy
Gabs.
striped shit.
He's
sorry, what did you
wearing
say?
candy striped shit all over his body.
Re-say what you just said, but different.
You have to keep the shit though.
You do have to keep the
I
shit.
do
You have to
keep
keep the candy cane stripe shit.
A gremlin pops up on the countertop wearing a bandana from Vietnam, and it's wielding a machete, and it's got claws, and it says, "Howdy, partners!" And it's wearing candy striped shit all over its body. It's like, "You gotta pay the tribute," and it points its machete at
no,
you.
not again!
Not Lieutenant, not Lieutenant Dan.
I want to cut to a flashback. What is this creature's whole deal?
You see, the creature is one of many, standing in a giant crowded auditorium in the frozen tundra of the North Pole. A large, alien-esque creature, like the alien queen from Aliens, is standing kind of at the front of the mouth, and it's just hissing and saying like, "Must prepare for the invasion," and all the other gremlin-like things cheer, and it's like, "Go, bring me my sustenance," and all the creatures cheer, and they run out of the cave looking for food for the queen.
As the world's greatest detective, I have surmised that this creature not only feeds on flesh, but human joy and cheer. That is why it strikes around the Christmas time. Cornwallis, here,
Don't you know that most suicides happen during Christmas time?
throw this mug of Baja Blast at the creature.
I throw the mug of Baja Blast.
You throw it at the creature, and you hit it, and the smell of it makes it just fall backwards. Goes, "Ow! What is that? Piss!" It swings wildly as it gets piss in its
You're
eyes.
close. It's just Baja Blast. I get they smell alike.
You just realize that this thing's trigger for rage and raging it is piss. And it's just, you see it like grow a couple sizes larger, and it's like, "I hate piss!" And it just comes running at you with its machete.
I'm gonna smash my piggy bank, and I'm going to wait. Smash! Look at all this cash I've been accruing for years. Do you have any interest in cash?
I have
pay you up
interest
somehow?
in your guts. But then he spies. He's like, "Wait, how much money you got there?"
Oh, this is quite a large piggy bank, and in coins.
And we can
There's,
give you the
like,
princess
there's-
too if you'd like.
There's
Really?
like $60, like $60. Euro, 60 euro. Sorry.
60 euro. I mean, hell, that's pretty good. I mean, I could buy some things for the queen. I wouldn't actually have to kill that. But you're saying I can have the
Christmas
princess?
present. You could buy a Christmas present for your queen.
Wow.
Yeah, a
Okay.
Christmas goose even.
No one else is going to be doing that. I could stand out. I could finally stand out with.
Friend, you may get a promotion.
Oh, I could. Oh my gosh! I've just been putting in 110%. And I just feel like no one's really noticing me, and I feel like this is exactly what I need to get ahead. Okay, all right.
Yes, just come closer. Just come a little bit closer.
Well, I mean, I suppose, that's fine. He walks a little bit closer to pick up the coins.
And then he falls into the tiger pit.
Cornwallis! Your tiger pit trick never fails to impress. Every time it has worked.
He falls.
I still don't know why they keep a tiger pit car in these trains these days.
The tigers just starts attacking him, and he swings wildly.
By request, you always ask if wherever we go there could be a tiger pit in case there is a mystery that we have to solve.
And they continue to appease me.
Well, we are the world's greatest detective and partner.
Correct.
It's in that moment that you hear boom, boom.
Oh no!
And you hear the roar.
Did the tiger piss on him?
For some reason, I don't think that guy is responsible for those footprints. Or footsteps. Hey, princess, wake up!
Last I was running away, and there was a horrible beast that was tracking me or something, and
okay, so a couple things. Good news, he's still there.
That's not good news.
Well, we got rid of a smaller version. He's there in the tiger pit.
Yes, we have a beast in the tiger pit.
Oh.
There was a movie about that once.
Good.
And we totally didn't offer you up as sacrifice.
I think it was Life of Pi.
I could go for some pie right now.
They actually left a letter off that. It was Life of Pit.
3.1415.
You hear boom.
Okay, well, I think
Boom.
maybe
Boom. The footsteps are getting louder. It sounds like they're coming closer.
we need to go, I think. I think we're in danger here.
We must get to the front. We must disconnect the train car from the rest of the train, and we must proceed on.
Oh, classic move, Beckett. You're always thinking.
And then we get all the other passengers. All the other passengers, come to the very front of the train. And I'm going to attempt to jiggle with the train car and release the cars.
So
So
go ahead.
So how are we going to get all the passengers between us and the monster to the front of the car?
Well, I called out to them. If they didn't come, that's on them.
Oh, that's fair. That's totally fair.
So you start to hear screams coming from the car behind you.
No guilt on my conscience. Nothing could have been done about this.
You tried your best.
We have to go. We have to help them. Correction, you need to help them. I'll stay here.
Yeah, no, I'm actually Cornwallis.
Me? Heavens no. I can't even get over the tiger pit.
I think we're all in agreement then.
What happens. We tried.
We tried. I'm going to start shoveling coal into the furnace. I'm going to choo-choo. Ah, good. Oh, the horn works.
You hear the screaming stops, and you hear the boom, boom, and you see a buzzsaw just start cutting through the door at the back of the car.
Doug, you aren't.
And then
Doug, you aren't.
And then a big foot smashes through, and you see a huge, fat blob monstrosity come through wearing a red hat with a white poof ball, a red fluffy jacket that's too small, and this fat bulbous gut is sticking out. You see a blood-soaked beard and two wild eyes facing away from each other, and instead of a hand it has a buzzsaw, on the other hand it has a hatchet, and it says ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, and that's the end of that act.
Yeah. Oh shit, what a great place to leave it. I was going to say more things in French. All right.
Also, you're pregnant, Noah.
No,
I'm just kidding. I was like, I don't know who to make pregnant this time.
No, that's fair.
Oh man. Oh shit.
Nope, that's not
what is our conflict going to be? The water supply has been poisoned.
Oh, good.
No.
Okay.
Do we have to?
I'm sure we can work that in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We got this. All right. Boom. That's boomed. Boom bang. And that's beep bopped. All right. And then we'll just move that forward. We'll ski bop that. Everybody
All right.
get their wild cards back. Hog shit is cool shit. Ready, set, begin.
You stare
Holy
at this.
motherfucking baguette!
Jesus Christ! And I pull up a gun out of my purse.
Ah, the princess is loaded.
And I think I just keep taking shots at the bulbous creature.
As you shoot, you watch as like the bullets go through, but it looks like they just it's almost like it's shooting Jello. That just hits him as you watch his belly jiggle, and he just sort of laughs and goes, ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho!
Why are we yelling? Everybody must yell for the next little bit.
This is terrible.
Jesus Christ, he's immune to bullets!
He's immune to bullets. This is the worst thing ever.
He's also actually made of jello.
I love it.
I knew it. I'm feeling ill.
What's the last thing you had to drink? Was it the Baja Blast piss?
No, I did not drink the Baja.
There was Baja Blast Piss and nobody gave it to me?
A simple glass of water.
We sprinkled it on an elf and he got mad.
Ooh.
All I drank was one glass of water.
Wait, let me see that glass. I'm a doctor. This glass of water's been poisoned.
Is it full of jello?
Oh shit! It is. It was a Jello shot of water the whole time.
He starts singing, it's Christmas time, it's Christmas time, Christmas time, it's Christmas time. Are you a good boy? Are you a good girl? Time to find out! And he starts like walking towards you with his...
The tripod was in the shot. I think we gotta redo that one.
You watch as the creature starts walking towards saying, it's Christmas time, it's Christmas time, Christmas time, it's Christmas time. Are you a good boy? Are you a good girl? It's time to find out! And he starts just wobbling for you,
You,
towards
my
you.
friend, I do not care for your singing voice. And you, if you are the mystical creature Santa Claus, you yourself have been a very naughty boy. I'm going to run at you now. Trying to jump through the gelatin.
No, Detective Baguette, you crazy.
As you like jump, he like swings at you but miss, and you just like you go into his
I'd like
belly.
to jump cut to a new scene. I'd like to, as I enter his body,
Oh, okay.
I am inside. Headquarters. I'm at the North Pole.
You have found your way at the North Pole, and you're standing around. You're in what appears to be some sort of workshop, and where you would expect there to be toys and cookies. Instead, you just find body parts everywhere. There's jars of brains. Instead of a Christmas tree with a nice little chains of stuff, it's like just intestines and things like that.
Bibliothèque. Buena notte. This is fucked up. All right. I'm going to scrounge around in the body parts. I'm going to fondle the organs. I'm going to see if there's anything I can find in here as a great detective.
Should I call you Baguette or should I call you Pan?
Why would you call me that?
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Someone knows French.
J'étais très forte. Je ne sais pas. All right, it's okay. We got to find. What is this? It's a Christmas cheer meter.
Nice.
It's a big machine that says Christmas cheer on it, and the meter is set at is like a gradient from red to green, and the green says like all is good, Christmas cheer, like the early 2000s, late 90s, and the red side says killer monster, Santa evil.
I love it. What are you doing?
I'm going to
Alpha?
use my token to actually say that this is Hanukkah now.
Yes. So what in the fuck? It's a fucking giant menorah. is our enemy now?
Of course, you're a Jewish American princess, aren't you?
All right, so we must get our Hanukkah cheer back. The gradient is also 8 candles, and only one is lit, which is bad. You want all of them to be lit. I don't know anything about
the
this.
oil. The oil will run out.
The oil won't run out, actually, if you know anything about the.
Quick! I must get to the kitchen. I'm going to make latkes.
So you run to the kitchen and you find all the materials you need. You see flour. You see there is an element in this place of like there should be some normality for Hanukkah, and you find the ingredients and you start furiously trying to bake and create latkes.
I must make the latkes. I must make the challah, and I must make the matzo ball soup. I must make everything that will bring this evil creature back to his mensch ways.
All right. Elsewhere, we go back to the train car where this giant gelatinous creature with a yarmulke and curls is slowly lurching their way towards you. I don't know.
No, it's fair. Quickly. Cornwallis, we need to distract it. It's Jewish.
Do you have a dreidel on you?
I reached into my prop chest and pulled out a dreidel. Let's go, Slotty.
Nice. All right, and what do you do?
I think we must partake in a round of betting of the dreidel. Mr. Monster, do you perhaps partake in a game of dreidel? And I spin it.
You watch his eyes kind of like move wildly from left to right, but not in the same sequence. He's like, I'm always down for a dreidel bet. If I win, I take your soul. If you win, you may ask any wish of me. Spin!
Oh, come on. Gimel me something good.
I spin it, and it lands on the good one.
He's like, ah!
Gimel.
Such chutzpah! All right, ask me anything, and the wish will be yours. I understand how Hanukkah works.
Any wish at all?
That's how it works. If you beat me at dreidel, you get a wish.
Magical Hanukkah wishing mensch. Classic character.
I think I want to, and I think we need to have a flashback.
Okay.
I think we have to have a flashback back to my childhood.
Great, you're at your childhood. You are at your friend's, one of your best friend Hannity's. You're Jewish, but you're at his Christmas celebration, and you're trying to teach them the joy of Hanukkah and help him understand why it's okay to be different. And it's a monologue. You're explaining why it's good to be different.
Well. So listen. First off, Hanukkah, we get 8 nights instead of just your 1. So that's just 8 times better if you want to put it like that. We also get candles. I don't think you guys have any of those. Ooh, you've got Christmas lights. Well, we have candles.
Okay.
And there's 8 of them.
Don't have any of those.
And then if you so you get a lot of presents, and ours is really rooted in historical reasons and not paganism. We talk about the Maccabees and how they lasted all 8 nights, and that God really came through for them.
Are they the ones that did the space laser?
No. You're thinking of Spaceballs. That's a Star Wars parody.
So you can't eat? Is it like you can't eat beef? Is that how that works?
Well, that's not what Hanukkah's about. But
Jewish, right? So
exactly. See, we have him. He's ours. You can't. If you come over to our side, you can have him.
That Lauren Boebert.
She's not Jewish.
Nah, I know.
I'm really into the over the pants stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. Wait, that's a flashback now.
Can we end this flashback?
All right, cool, done.
I want my wish. My one wish. For everybody to forget what Christmas is, and for Hanukkah to become the true national holiday of the country that we're currently in.
Baguette walks out back through this portal through the man, I guess.
You come out of his
Just
ass.
A huge fucking
You just shoot out of his ass.
Platter of various Jewish delights, Hanukkah delights. Like, wait, what are you doing? You're getting rid of Christmas?
And you just
Correction. I already have.
and you watch as the creature sort of jiggles and just opens up a mouth and goes. "Roar." He starts glowing blue, and then like ghosts shoot out of his mouth like a Ghostbusters when the ghosts shoot out of the building, the containment center, and you just watch as like all the Jewish symbols start shooting out of his mouth and start blowing through all the windows and out the compartments and throughout the world, and all you just hear like this Hanukkah just rings throughout the entire. It's deafening. You cover your ears.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. Dreidel, dreidel.
Hanukkah.
I'm feeling the changes. I know Hebrew now. This has changed the course of the world. Well, I've made this feast. Do we care to partake?
How very appropriate.
Does everybody want to sit down and?
You watch
didn't
as
know better.
the creature seems to have served its purpose, and it slowly starts to melt and just like go into a puddle.
Nobody notices.
And as he does it, he's like, "Don't forget, the water is
We're just full of
poison." And he just disappears into the ground.
Goodbye, Bubby. I'll never forget you.
I've forgotten him already.
Who?
Who?
Exactly.
There's all this food we must eat. We must
Ah,
celebrate.
yes, I think we have to partake.
Hanukkah was
Yes,
8
well,
days ago.
well, you brought that. Here, I have a plate of spaghetti I can add.
Oh, thank
Ah,
God,
it's
the
not
traditional Jewish feast.
Yes, spaghetti and potato pancakes.
Isn't it? Wait, no. It's December 24th. Hanukkah was weeks ago.
Sometimes it changes every year.
It's a leap year, not in the leap years.
All right, we flash forward to
Uh-oh.
3 months later. You all are sitting in an interrogation room, and you're all giving your statements as to what happened on that train to an inspector. He's like,
Well, of course.
Shabbat Shalom, my friends. What can you tell me about what happened on the train?
Well, as far as I recall, again, I am the world's greatest detective. I don't recall anything out of the ordinary. The train stopped, and then we had a great big Hanukkah feast, and then we kept going. We got to our destination.
Pretty much a classic national holiday.
Interesting.
Nothing abnormal.
So
A
you
real
tell
Seder
me
meal.
all the blood, all the bodies we found. You think that's just normal?
Oh, I'm remembering we trapped some weird xenomorph in a tiger pit. So that probably was it.
Yeah,
Could have been in the
really
water
minor,
too. I think the water was poisoned.
really a minor occurrence.
I did have some shits after I drank the water.
I
But
just
that's
mostly
also
drank the
critical.
wine
Ah, yes. The great French train wine, the Hanukkah wine.
and the salted water.
You watch as the inspector leans back,
That's a thing, right?
takes a drag off of a cigarette, and goes,
It is 2014, sir. You should not be smoking in here.
he's like, well, this sounds kosher to me. And blackout.
Wait, what was the movie called? What was it called?
Oh, that's right. We didn't say what the movie was called. It was called
8 Crazy Nights.
8 Crazy Nights. I forgot to do what it was called. I'm sorry.
That's
Titus
beautiful.
Lamb, 8 Crazy Nights. Wait, guys, I think I'm stuck in the voice. I can't stop.
I can't believe it.
When you become the character in the game, you become a character in real life.
Oh no, I played that card. Yeah, so many of my wild cards, I was just like, this don't fit. I'm not gonna.
If you don't need the wild cards,
Yeah,
you don't
I know.
need the wild
I had
cards.
to resist the urge to pull off the mask again.
No.
I was considering transforming into the Adam Sandler.
Oh my god,
That would have been
To a non-human creature.
that's amazing. I'm not even creature. I'm Adam
Eldritch
Sandler.
Sandler.
I'm Eldritch Sandler.
Assembler.
That was a lot of fun.
That was fantastic. I really liked 8 Crazy Nights. That
was very fun.
It was a very, very cold themed couple games.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was. I really leaned into the monster bit of it.
Yeah, I mean that's good. It was
I
great.
liked it a lot. It was
If I were to go back and watch these a decade later, I'd say that 8 Crazy Nights probably has my favorite of the two. That's probably the one that I'm going to show my kids, you know?
Well, that was...
You just desperately hoping it didn't go anti-Semitic on accident?
Yeah, I was I don't want to... It's like everything's
No, I think
great.
it worked.
It truly was a celebration of
What we understand
I'm
to be
surprised by the
Hanukkah.
amount of info we all pulled out. You know?
I had to look up Hanukkah.
Good.
I felt, as the one here who does celebrate Hanukkah, I was just going to let you guys go.
No.
You're like, cool, here's a tiger pit. Don't fall in it, you know?
God, remember when
Exactly.
the pandemic started and we all watched Tiger Pit?
Yeah, that's what it's called, right? Tiger pit?
Unrelated to the game.
Yeah.
So there are, I guess, 20 unreleased wildcards.
All right.
And also an entire
Bit of a
other
DLC?
game mode.
Yeah, right.
The DLC. So if you're ever open to playing the game again one day
Yes.
with Justin,
Yes. I definitely want to get Justin in here for this. I think Justin will lose his mind. He'll be like, oh my God.
Beautiful.
Especially
thank
as
you for indulging me. I also,
Of course.
do we want to take a vote on what the game should be called? Do we want to
You
name
guys
the
movie
game,
the
as
game?
the final part of this?
as the final
8
form.
Crazy Nights.
I think that's
No.
I think that's too specific.
I kind of liked one of the ones you sent to me earlier today.
We have We're Not Filmmakers, Let's Make a Movie, and Improvisational Chaos are the ones that we have brainstormed.
I kind of like Let's Make a Movie or improvisation. Okay, I think Let's Make a Movie.
That's all it takes. That's all
The other
it
one's-
takes.
The other one has bad mouthfeel.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know. I
right.
don't know what you're talking about. I think it's
Well,
easy.
it's a warm up. Red leather, yellow leather, improvisational.
Improvisational chaos. I think Let's Make a Movie because that's really what you're doing is you're kind of improvising a movie, and I think it's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's make a movie.
Hey, let's make a fucking movie here. Oh,
And that we did Frozen and 8 Crazy Nights.
yeah, that was very fun.
I will say, if I ever play this game again and I get to be the protagonist and it's on a train, I mean, I don't know what else I can do. It's Pharrell all the way. You just gotta be Pharrell.
That's very fair.
Detective Frenchy Baguette.
You gotta be detective. You gotta be French. It
That's
went Russian
amazing.
a couple times.
No,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't think
you're-
anybody kept
out
their
the
accent
gate, you were
consistent.
not French.
no criticism here, sir. As the master of accents,
It was
you know.
very fun.
I had
Thank you
I
so
had
much.
so much fun. Thank you for showing me this game and for playing it with us. And yeah, I definitely want to play this again sometime soon. So let's fucking go.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you all. Of course, you got to flip the table when it's all done. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for B for stopping by. Thanks to Jerbus for stopping by. Appreciate you. And of course, thanks to Noah, Alpaca, and Seth for being part of the game and showing us the ropes. This was an absolute delight. Thank you all so much. And with that, I'll say you all have a wonderful weekend. There will be no podcast or video game stream next week because I will be out of town. I'm traveling for work. Metal sign. So we will be back in action the following week, which is the week of the October 2nd. So see you in October. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. And we'll see you all next
Happy
time.
Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Woo!